All right, so this is ventral view of the brain, dorsal. This is a sheep brain, the cerebrum, right hemisphere, left hemisphere, and it's covered with the dura mater, the hard meninges. And then in the middle you have the falx cerebri. From over here I can see the black linings, the sulci and the bumps of the brain, the gyri from gyrus. So this is cerebrum. The cerebellum is over here. This is a part of the spinal cord which is cut. Ventral view, I see the olfactory bulb, olfactory nerve, the optic nerve, cranial nerve number 2, number 1 olfactory, number 2 optic. On the side here I see the big nerve, trigeminal, with the 3 branches. This is cranial nerve number 5, and in the middle over here, that's your pituitary gland. In the middle of this X-like structure, you have optic nerves for the eyes, optic chiasma over here, and it continues down with the optic tracts. So this covering is all dura mater that we're gonna cut in a minute. You have a lot of blood vessels that surround your pituitary gland. So over here, I have the last part of the brainstem, medulla oblongata, and this is the pons. All right, so we can make an incision somewhere over here. Just be very careful. Next to the falx cerebri, which is the middle, over the median longitudinal fissure. And then in another video, we're gonna go over the brain as it's, it's naked out of the dura mater. All right, you need a tweezer. So we're gonna lift this and carefully cut. It feels like papery structure. Again, it's like plastic bag. So I'm just gonna cut this to show you the difference between the dura intact and no dura mater. And the shiny cover over here is actually the pia mater, the innermost layer. So that's just like still a very thin plasticky, texture, like tape that covers the brain. So that's your pia mater, and the arachnoid is right in between the dura and the pia mater. It's not easy to kind of like put our hands on in this sheep brain case. So these shallow superficial grooves are sulci, and the bumps are the gyri from gyrus, and we're looking at the right cerebral hemisphere. All right, so that's how it feels with no dura, and this is how it feels with the dura mater. Right, thank you. All right, so again, dorsal view of the brain, cerebrum, cerebellum, spinal cord, and this is the medulla oblongata. If I lower my cerebellum, I'll see the corpora quadrigemina over here. So this is the corpora quadrigemina with the superior colliculi, the top bumps. That's for visual reflex, and the lower bumps, inferior colliculi, for auditory reflexes. And then if you lower this a little bit further, the whole superior colliculi, again, the 4 bumps are corpora quadrigemina, This little structure in the middle that's sticking out, it's a fine nut-like structure. It's a pineal body that what makes your melatonin for sleep cycle, sleep-wake cycle. In the middle of the two hemispheres, you have the median longitudinal fissure, and this fissure over here that separates cerebrum from cerebellum is the transverse fissure. All right, thank you.